Once I have my 10 photo textures, I'm going to go to Photoshop and I'm going to go up to File, New, and here I'm going to make sure that I set my settings to be 11 inches wide by 8.5 inches high at 150 pixels per inch. I'm going to call this my photo collage. And this is definitely the settings you want, so just double check that those are correct and then hit OK. Then you're going to find the pencil tool. The pencil tool may look like a paintbrush. So if you go down your tools here, click and hold on the paintbrush and you'll see the pencil tool pop out. Make sure that you have black as your color, and if you don't, you can click here and you can set the color as black. And then up here, you're going to want to make sure that your pencil size, it might default to 1 pixel, so it'll be really, really tiny. You're going to want to make it about 10. I would do 10, so I'm going to just click up here and then type in the 10. And now I can start drawing. You can use your tablet for this. I highly recommend that you do. What you draw here is up to you, but there's a couple of rules that I want you to follow. This is going to be like a coloring book drawing. All the lines need to either touch an edge or touch themselves. So let me show you what I mean. You could do an abstract design. So I'm doing an abstract line here. Notice that this line went from this edge to this edge. I'm doing another one inside. And let's say I wanted to do a line here. I could start by touching that one and going down. And let's say I wanted to do a shape inside of this. Then I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to bring it all the way around back to where it started. So there's no gaps in the line. What I don't want is something like this where I just draw a line and it's like that, because that's not going to be good for filling in for the collage. So you can make any design that you want. It can be abstract, it could be representational. I've seen people do animals, I've seen them do scenes. Sometimes like a nice landscape scene can be really like a nice way to go here. So I could do some hills. Notice again the lines went side to side. I'm going to draw a ground line too, or they call this a horizon line. I'm going to do a river. So I'm going to have a river flow from way back there all the way to the front. And if you know about perspective, you know that as things go back in space, they get smaller and smaller, closer together. Again, my lines are all touching one other line. There's no gaps. I could add some other things here. I could add a cloud. The cloud could go off the side of the page, and so on. So this would also work for an image. So you go ahead and fill this space, use the whole space, and draw an image that has a coloring book style where you can go ahead and fill in. We're going to use the insides of these shapes for our photos.